How's it going today, everybody? My name is Rance Hayes, and today I want to talk to you about what high-level executives have been doing to ensure that they can optimize their well-being and enhance their performance in the workplace without losing any ground. When I started training 27 years ago, the mindset of most of the executives that I spoke to was the exact opposite of what we see today. Most of the executives that I spoke to would laugh, honestly, when I talked to them about health and fitness. Even as their bellies hung over their belt lines, they would laugh about the idea of eating right and exercising and prioritizing their well-being. Now, it's so common to see high-level executives working out with personal trainers, with nutritionists, with mindset coaches, with life coaches. It's actually more uncommon today to see or hear about a high-level executive who's just going it alone. I think the bottom line is that most people in business today recognize that there are so many moving parts and there are so many things that we have to take care of today that it's completely unrealistic to think that you're gonna learn kinesiology, exercise physiology, nutrition, proper mindset techniques, all in pursuit of your fitness goals while you're managing a business and a family and a relationship. So the more realistic route is to defer to professionals around you. And as long as you have the resources, it makes perfect sense for you to hire somebody who has more knowledge so that they can help you safely expedite your transformation process. Brendon Burchard is the author of High Performance Habits, and he and his Performance Institute have done some research, and what they found was that today, the average CEO has to have as much energy as a professional athlete to function at a high level. And as I said before, when you look around today, it's more and more common to see high-level executives, busy professionals, hiring fitness professionals, nutritionists, and mindset coaches so that they can optimize their well-being and their performance in the workplace. Now, most of the clients that I work with, the executives, the entrepreneurs that hire me, are not necessarily looking to get six-pack abs or, athletic abilities to be able to dunk a basketball. They're really just looking to improve their overall well-being, extend their longevity, right? So they can live a longer, more fruitful life. And also enhance their performance in the workplace, because they understand that when you work out, you stimulate the neurons in your brain, you stimulate your circulation so that all of your internal organs are functioning at a higher level. Therefore, you'll have more energy, you'll be able to focus more clearly and execute at work at a much higher level. To give you an example of how this works, a couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to work with Jeff Kesar, one of the co-founders of Box, and his wife and her brother, and I trained them for about 18 months. Initially, Jeff reached out to me because he was a little frustrated. He was going to the gym and not necessarily getting the results that he was looking for. More often than not, he was injuring himself. And so he wanted to make sure that he didn't waste any more time or exacerbate any of the injuries that he already had. He wanted to make sure that he optimized his time with his health and wellness the same way that he does with everything else, especially with his business. So when he reached out to me, we put together a program, got to work right away, started training his wife, and her brother, helped them improve their physical condition, specifically by teaching them proper form, range of motion, and breathing technique. In that process, at about, 4 or 5 months into our training, Jeff injured his knee on vacation. So they went to, Paris or something, got off a boat, stepped onto a pier, and there was a hole, messed up his knee, and as a result, tore his ACL. When he came back, he was concerned that he wouldn't be able to work out, and I assured him that because of my background with corrective care, I would be able to work in conjunction with his physical therapist to ensure that he didn't miss a beat. Just because he injured his ACL didn't mean that we needed to stop working out. We just needed to pivot and take a more intelligent approach, a more thoughtful approach to ensure that we didn't exacerbate that injury. And in fact, we're able to help Jeff move through a full recovery of his ACL. And today he has full function of that leg. Beyond that, once he got the knee corrected, I was able to help him lose some weight, and I was able to help his wife and her brother get in better condition than they had been in a long time. And the best part of this whole situation is now they have enough working knowledge of kinesiology and exercise physiology that they know what to do moving forward in case anything comes up. If they want to lose a little bit of weight, they know exactly how to approach that. If they want to build some lean muscle mass and do it in a way that's safe and effective, they know how to do that. I do recommend, obviously, that if anybody gets injured again, that they reach out to a professional to assist them with that process. It's a little bit more complex. But the bottom line here, guys, is that they hired me because they understood that I would be able to help them safely expedite their process. And to their surprise, I was actually able to help them safely navigate their way through a major injury. So those are just some of the benefits of working with a wellness professional. And those are some of the reasons why a lot of top executives and entrepreneurs are hiring fitness and wellness professionals to assist them with their goals. At the end of the day, we're all super busy. We don't have time to waste. I don't have time to learn computer science, so I hire people in my business to fulfill those roles because I know that I'm better off hiring them and leveraging their expertise so that I can optimize my time as effectively as possible. And I would imagine if you're an entrepreneur or an executive that you want to do the exact same thing. Just make sure that whoever you choose to work with, whether it's me or another practitioner, make sure that they're qualified in exercise physiology and or kinesiology, nutrition, flexibility protocols, and proper mindset training. When you work with a professional who's qualified in all of these areas, they will be able to assist you in elevating your energy, your focus, your productivity, and your creativity. This is exactly why so many top-level executives are hiring wellness professionals, whether they're fitness professionals, nutritionists, mindset coaches, life coaches. The reason why they're hiring all of these people to support them in their process is they realize the value in optimizing their well-being. Because once you've reached a certain level of life, once you've reached a certain level of success, the most impactful thing that you can do is not to invest time, energy, and money into external things, but it's to invest time, money, and energy into yourself. Because your well-being and how you function, how you behave, how you interact with other people determines your trajectory, as you well know. I'm preaching to the choir. So again, this is why high-level executives are hiring wellness professionals to assist them in their process. Because at the end of the day, you all want to make the best use of your time, which is what you've done in your business. And it makes perfect sense that you want to do the exact same thing with your well-being.